I think I have everything working. Let's see if we can do a stream tonight. Last week we started counting deaths on how many deaths it would take me to beat my first playthrough of Castlevania. So tonight we're going to keep going. I got my stats down here, right over here. And yeah, we'll see how much further it takes. So before we go any further, let me please take a moment to update my YouTube stats, because they don't, well, not stats. Let me update my YouTube title and thumbnail and everything, because it doesn't let me do that before I start. So just a moment. Please enjoy the music while I get this ready. I've been working on my thumbnail game. I put out a tweet about an hour before we started with a couple different thumbnails, because on YouTube you have a thumbnail on your stream because it treats it just like a video. Alright, so yeah, here we go. Upload thumbnail. And it's not made for kids. Oh, good. Where's the game? Doop-a-doop-a-doo, category, gaming. Because I know YouTube loves gaming. Game title, Castle. The 1986 NES version. Okay, save. What's up, Pixel Knight? I got it working. I did get it working. Well, looks like YouTube is going to take its sweet time. All right. Okay, sweet. And then let me check over here. I think that's everything. Okay. All right. Let me just close out of these. Okay. We good. We good. Pixel 9 says, I'm doing good. Got a lot of Transformers Studio Series 86 Hot Rod and its fantastic figure. Oh, nice, nice. Excellent. I got a couple pickups too. I got Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, and I got Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Let me back it up a little bit so some of the light hits it. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about these two. I'm sure I'll post a picture of it in the Discord under pickups, but yeah, those are my pickups. Another thing I'm excited is I have some shirts coming. That way it won't look straight black. I mean, I usually go solid color shirts, but now I'll have some stuff on it. Bought some from some creators that I like. So okay, I think we're ready. So housekeeping stuff, we did have one follow in between streams. So Queen Chrysalis actually went to a board game night with some buddies. And she was at board game night. So I met her and her husband. And we played a really cool game called, I think it's Forgotten Waters. Let me double check real quick. Yeah, Forgotten Waters. It was so fun. I'll tell some stories about it later, but it was so fun. And it turns out Queen Chrysalis is also a streamer. So she's brand new. So I haven't seen her stuff yet, but I'm definitely looking to check it out. And then Thursday we are having a bonus stream. We are going to have Kensei Zero come over here, and we are going to play some Super Nintendo games. But they're all going to be Power Rangers games. So you can't see it too well. But yeah, that's Power Rangers the movie. I got Power Rangers the fighting game. So that's going to be normal time on Thursday. Please look forward to that. And I think that's it for housekeeping. We are at 1 hour and 50 minutes on the clock with 56 deaths. And I've been having a lot of fun just tracking Castlevania. Pixel Nice has also got a Lego Captain America mech. So is the mech of Captain America, or does Captain America drive the mech? That is the question. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's everything. We'll grab the game. See if we can get that out of there so we can see the Council of Plushies. And we'll pull the game in. And we'll cut the music. So again, it's cropped because I have the system set up so that it just shows the game once we get into it. So we hit start game and then go here. So now this is how it is, and then we go to load. That's right, I'm recording everything. Okay, so this is where we stop. This is the beginning of stage 5. I've got my counters up. I'm ready to go. Pixel Nice's cap is in the mech. I also have the Spider-Man one. Oh, okay. See, I knew Spider-Man had a mech when he visited Japan. There's a Spider-Man show where Spider-Man has a big mech that he runs. That's pretty cool. But so I haven't practiced, touched, or seen the game since we ended last week. But from what I'm guessing based on the map, there's 2 stages left. Again, I've never played all the way through Castlevania. It's my first time. And I will keep updating the death count. I update it manually, so if I miss a death, then let me know. And once as we keep going in the hours, then we'll figure that out. I have been told, I posted a guessing game. I've been told that my death count, wherever it is, it will triple when I hit the last hallway before the last boss, and on the last boss itself, which I know is Dracula. So, I don't know. I said in Discord, I said, hey, we just might beat the game tonight. And Michael, he was like, I don't know, you might be getting a little optimistic there, which is true. I might be. So we will see how that works. Let me turn up the volume on my TV. Okay, sweet. Pixel says, yeah, that show, the Spider-Man show, is a guilty pleasure, and actually the reason the Power Rangers have a Megazord. Kinda. Yeah, from what I understand, that kind of show, you know, the masked hero kind of show. Oh, man. Well, I'm not a fan of that. Oh, it looks like the enemies are hitting harder now. But yeah, from what I understand, they have, quite the... Oh, jeez! Man, did you see that? He jumped right at me. They have quite the, following over there. Oh, and I think I did make, a live emote for chicken. When we find some wall chicken now. Look at that Simon Belmont strut. So if anyone is just jumping in for the first time, Castlevania is the story of Simon Belmont and his quest to defeat Dracula. So I'm armed with a whip, and we are making our way through Dracula's castle. Spring cheeky! I could barely hear that on mine too. Let me turn that up a bit. I just went and watched a bunch of Swedish Chef and waited until I got the best one of him saying chicken. But he doesn't ever say chicken, he says chicky. So if you ever see me just stop and start whipping a wall like this, that's me looking for some wall chicken. Because, especially right now, I could use some. Alright, so I got some holy water. Did he melt? Okay, you're just supposed to walk over him. Oh. The spring cheeky. Alright. So my whip, I got the basic whip, and it can be upgraded twice. Alright, so I've got both whip upgrades. Okay, I was able to kind of clip that. Ugh! I don't like that skeleton up there. He's mean. No. Yeah, it's a hit. I heard that one much better. Pixel says, Castlevania in a nutshell. Guy with whip. Hits stuff. Beats up Dracula. Win, repeat. Ooh, I really hope it's not a repeat. So when we did Ghosts and Goblins, and we used a time stone, which is just code on this channel for, we used a lot of save states and rewind. Ah! There's no wall chicken over there. It did have that second one. Oh. I really want the knife now. Same place, same place. Man, it would really be good if I didn't get hit right off the bat there. Michael says, I believe I severely underestimated you in my voting. Maybe we'll do that. When we take a game break, I'll actually pull out the spreadsheet. There was only a handful of people that guessed from the Discord. Maybe I'll pull up like a Facebook group page where I posted this little guessing game. And we can go over those. My surprise was, I don't know if the people that joined in, if they had played the game or not, but some people were like, oh, it's going to take this, this is going to be a 20 to 40 hour ordeal. And I was sitting there going, wow, a 40 hour 40-hour deal. That would put, you know, that would put this game right up there with, like an RPG. Oh, there's another one. I will say, one thing that I like about those is they keep the player moving forward. Yes! Oh, but now you can't go up there. That's okay. That's okay. Michael says, mine was in the hundreds or thousands. Oh, for death count. Yeah. I think we'll definitely break 100. Oh, yeah, I didn't put up, And yeah, like I said last week, some people... I think I had one guy that was just like, you'll never beat the game. You'll die in real life first. Michael says, some of us don't have the mental fortitude to learn patterns and try the same thing over and over again. The other question would be whether or not people expected you to do it in one batch of lives, i.e. starting over from continues. And I honestly expected to do that. I expected to get game overs and go back to the beginning of the game. I was actually surprised that it didn't do that. That this game didn't do that. Okay, please tell me that that is the sound of me doing damage. Because that is pretty close, you know, that clink sound is used in games for when you're not doing damage. Let's see. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I think I want to wait for... There we go. Oh, dang it! Pixel Nice is off topic, but I look at some Castlevania 3 art and Alucard looks completely different. Oh, I'll bet. Michael said that would severely increase the count, to be fair. Yes, it would. It totally would. And like I said, I was kind of expecting it to do that. Because I have also never played... It was funny because when I posted this on Facebook, a few people said, you know, this is a fun idea. Can we do Ninja Gaiden next? And I've never played Ninja Gaiden. It is on the NES Online deal. And so I have access to it. But the one I was thinking about was, I have never played Super Mario The Lost Levels. Someone's thinking. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. That's a dirty trick. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got some raiders coming. Oh, that's a good item to get right there. I'll be with you in just a second, Raiders. We are playing through Oh! I didn't get that boomerang axe on the way back. Mokomop! What is up, Mokomop? Welcome, welcome. We are playing Castlevania, my first time. And we have a little guessing game going on to see how many deaths it's going to take me. And how many hours. So... you could see all the counts on screen. Muffin Nops. Raid, raid, raid! Play Mystery of Convoy with a death count. Alright, alright. Michael says, oh, never mind. This stage doesn't end the way I thought I did. Oh, I saw that up there. Michael said it would be very interesting to see how you handle the stage if I remember it correctly. I don't think I have the tolerance to watch a NG playthrough. What is that? A new game playthrough, if I'm being honest. Oh. So, yeah, when we get to, and maybe we won't do it with Mario The Lost Levels, but that was the game that I thought of. Oh, Ninja Gaiden. Oh, okay, okay. I thought NG was like no get. Oh. Can I duck to avoid those? Alright, alright. I don't even have a sub-weapon yet. Okay. Okay, I can duck to avoid those. Okay, that's 2 more deaths. Update that. Pixel Knight says, welcome Raiders, there's refreshments on the table that don't exist. Put in your guess for how many times he'll die. Mokumop says 507. Well, how did your stream go, Mokumop? What were you playing tonight? For those of you who are unaware, Mokumop is has raided our channel a few times before. And, yeah, I've gone and checked out and I've scoped out Mokumop's channel and definitely gets the Seth seal of approval. All right, Dad. Now you're just being goofy. Existential Gamer, thank you for the follow. Man, I'm telling you. So I'm writing a script on what gets people through Mega Man games, the formula of a Mega Man game, and I'm telling you, if the music wasn't as good, people would not finish Mega Man. And I'm calling the same thing for Castlevania here. Oh. All right, 60. Pixel Knight says, Mystery of Convoy is a Transformers game on Famicom where you search for Optimus Prime Convoy in his Japanese name. Michael says, Ninja Gaiden is just an infuriatingly designed game. And Muffin Nop says, I'm going to guess 2 deaths. See, and I've never played Ninja Gaiden, so. Ah. We'll have to see. I've heard about it though. I was thinking about putting higher stakes on it, like wait, can I not whip when I'm on the stairs? Geez. I thought I could whip while I was on the stairs, but it didn't go. Ah, I've got to get past this part clean. Okay, I can whip on the stairs. Oh, that bone just went up in the air and then disappeared. Excuse me. Pixel says we just need 9 more deaths. I got 1. There you go, 8 more. I think you can't be moving on the stairs. Okay, that's probably right, Michael. Pixel says, I've actually played Ninja Gaiden. I suck at it. See, and that's why it's only fun to do these on notoriously difficult games. I did have a lot of people say that Ninja Gaiden that Castlevania requires a lot of memorization, but I haven't seen it yet. There hasn't been, like, off-screen, poorly telegraphed stuff happening. I mean, the game's not over. There's still time for that. But when I think of games that require memorization, I'm thinking Battletoads. I did play a lot of Battletoads as a kid. I didn't even come close to beating it. I mean, I was just a kid. But I also played that. Well, there's nothing really special up there, so. Ball chicken! Ooh, talking about bosses. Mokomop says, I would stick around longer, but I've been waiting all stream to eat. I hope you have a great game. Hey, well, thank you for rating, Mokomop. I really do appreciate it. I hope you had a good stream, and thanks for bringing your crew over. Michael says, I would agree with it, but you're handling it pretty well. Enemy placement and boss patterns. Yeah. Spring Cheeky. Okay. I do like the way you can just back him off. I wonder if I can get that knight with some holy water. Come on. I do think it's interesting how enemy axes act like boomerangs and mine go in giant arcs. Michael says, I'm not going to say you can't, but I would be heavily impressed if you were able to brute force the final boss. Well, and yeah, I don't think I would. But I'm sure I'll try. That's how most people start boss fights. Even I did that with the Frankenstein boss fight. I was like, okay, let's see if I can just kill him. And one thing that I'm going to do after this is I am going to go make a YouTube video when this is all done. And I'm going to go back and count the reasons behind each death. Oh, all right, all right, all right. I like that strategy. So the strategy there is to throw the holy water and then have them walk into it. Oh no! Okay. Oh, we glitched him off the screen. Oh, man. What was it? Mega Man 2 where I did that too? Where a bunch of enemies came on the screen and I just glitched him out? Ugh! That was a close one. Okay, so there's nothing there. Pixel Nice Simon is just bad at throwing axes. Maybe that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about next time we do this, because I think this is fun. Pixel Nice says, forget coolest swords and stuff. What about coolest axes? I did get one more death, right? I'll go through and I'll recount the deaths when I... Oh, come on. Ooh, the cross. Oh, I missed it. Bummer. No wall chicken. Ooh, the axe would have come in handy for right here. Can I still get it with the... Oh, there we go. I was really worried about that for a second. Yeah, the enemy placement in this game hasn't been too bad, and everything is telegraphed. I think the thing that makes this game more difficult than other NES games is the controls. Wall chicken! Yes! Oh, Medusa heads. Oh, Medusa heads and Axe Guy. Oh no, don't go down the stairs! What happened? What happened there? I think I was on the stairs and got hit, and it made me fall down. Pixel Nice says, don't the holy water and cross do more damage to Dracula? So don't get the axe? Did I get an extra life? What was that sound? Okay, now I just want a sub-weapon, so I'm glad I got that. Alright, well, I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Whatevs, man. Oh, see, the cross, I'll bet, is really good against these knights. Ouch. I mean, I am damaging him, right? No! Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh, I gotta take out that, gotta take out that guy with no upgrades. Makes half my health go bye-bye. Next one I says, they do more to Drac and Smash at least. You know, that is true. I have beaten Dracula in Smash Brothers. Where did I find that wall chicken? Was that up there? Did I forget the wall chicken on my second time going? I like those red skeletons as a way of motivating the player to keep moving forward. There we go. Alright, don't forget the wall chicken. Oh. Okay, I got it. Oh, and there's another one. Is this the part you were talking about, Michael? Is there another one now? Oh. This is death, isn't it? I did have a few people... Oh, jeez! Okay, I did have a few people on Facebook that were like, oh, I usually beat this game in like less than 10 deaths. I can go all the way until death, until the Grim Reaper, before I get my first death. Which would make sense. Okay. So we've crossed the next half hour, so we'll change 1.5 to 2. And we got another death, so we'll change that to 63. Alright, so we can get to death. Now, his first attack was just making sickles appear. Alright. Alright, here we go. Here we go again. It's this little skeleton up here that is annoying. Oh, I thought we glitched him off the screen. Oh, that's how you climb stairs, huh? Nope. Now, so did I get an extra life last time due to points? Okay. I haven't been paying enough attention to learn, and it hasn't happened enough for me to learn all that yet. Alright, nothing over here. Oh, what? Oh. I need to get a little better at this part. So when we were playing through the stage with Frankenstein's monster, you know, it took me a while to get good enough to where I could just get to him with enough health to even begin to start learning the pattern. So we'll see how we can trek through. I will say the skeleton pattern, the skulls on the floor. Chicken! They look much more like background in this stage, rather than the stage where we were in the dungeon. Napsu's here. What's up, Napsy? Okay, we can back him off. Oh. Oh. Ooh, ooh. I do like our strategy there. Jump, throw holy water. Oh, shoot. Am I out? How come this isn't working? And let him walk into it. Best strategy. Michael says, keep in mind too when discussing difficulty, many of us played this when we were 6 or 8 and never went back to revisit it. Oh yeah, totally. When I was a kid, I beat Mega Man 4 and Mega Man 6. And it took a very long time. And as an adult, I beat all the rest of the Mega Man games. And it was much, much easier. So, and yeah, I think a few people... I think a few other people definitely took childhood memories into account when discussing, when putting in their guess as well. Yeah, we'll have to do that. Maybe we'll do that after we beat stage 5, after we beat Death. I will say one thing, it is very satisfying to just whip the candles. If it wasn't as satisfying to do that, I probably wouldn't. Oh, the axe is actually really good against the knight. Nice. Alright, there should be some more chicken, right? Pixel says, I'm wondering what D&D class Simon is. Well, he's in the family business. And I really don't know anything about D&D classes to help you figure that one out. Okay, well, we made it this far. That's better, we made it all the way to here on 1 life. Oh, the wall chicken is up there. Alright, alright. This is why... That's the thing. Sometimes you don't even know what you're supposed to be looking for yet. I wonder if there is a spot... Oh, I really don't like that red skeleton there. Because, yeah, that's an advantage that I have, is even though it's my first playthrough, I know about wall chicken. And I imagine... And I did... yeah, Michael. I did play this game as a kid, but I never got past the first stage. Just getting through the first stage was a trick. I can only imagine what this would have been like as a kid. Okay, so I have the cross, It's time and half of my health. Now it's time to go take on Death. Oh. Alright. That was quick. I hope he doesn't stay up in the air like that. If he does, then the axe is going to be the weapon that I want. But I can't get the axe now. I have to get the axe before I get here. I do have the axe in my possession at this point. And at this point, I trade it for the cross. So... it's kind of like when you're playing Donkey Kong Country and you get to, Donkey Kong Country Returns, and you get to a part where you're like, oh, okay, I need Diddy Kong for this part. Oh, too close, too close. But you don't have him. Did I get an extra life? I think I got an extra life. Oh. Alright, come on. I had Medusa heads all over for that one. That's a pretty generous hitbox on that second level whip there. Okay, okay. Pixel Knight says, I'm going with Paladin. Yeah, that sounds right to me. Oh! Oh! Alright, Red Skeleton, get out the way. There we go. Gotta get as many hearts as I can. Because I get the feeling that I'm going to be spending all of the time avoiding Death and his sickles. Oh, dang it. I gotta say, managing that last hallway is just a beast. Shoot. It's always that first part, too. If I can get past this first part, that first part with just one hit, I can usually clear the rest. And then refill my health with the wall chicken at the top. Oh, Michael says if you were really good, you would have avoided death the whole time. Oh, that's true. I gotta update the death count. That was 2 more deaths. Napsy says doing a late night Rocket League tournament. Sweet, sweet. I have never played Rocket League. That I'm sure it's a well-made game. It's just not a Seth game. Michael says, oh, Michael will say something after I get past this part. Alright, what is the best way to handle this? Alright, how did I handle that the first time? I think I took it extra slow. Like, I didn't even move forward. I just tried to kill the knight standing there. But it's easier to dodge the Medusa heads when I'm moving forward. Let's see. Michael says, also, if you want a real challenge, beat Simon's Quest without ever looking at a guide. Nah, I have no desire to do that. Napsy says, end of the season is tomorrow, so I'm trying to complete as many challenges as I can. Oh, okay. Sweet. Nice. Pixel Knight says, all I know about Rocket League is that they have the Batmobile in it. Okay. See, so getting hit right there is not a problem. Michael says, I cannot blame you. Yeah, I have heard the stories. And that's the thing. Games based on exploration, I know I've talked about this a bunch of times on the channel, but games that are based in exploration don't appeal to me as much. I mean, if we play The Legend of Zelda, we can play it, but if I get lost, I'm going to want to use a guide, and I feel like using a guide in The Legend of Zelda fundamentally changes the game into another game. The Legend of Zelda... The first Legend of Zelda game is about exploring a map. That's what the game is about. So if you take out all the exploration, are you really playing The Legend of Zelda? Okay. Why am I getting no Medusa heads? I don't want that clock. Ugh. Ah. Okay, okay. Napsy said they also have the McLaren kit from Knight Rider, Jurassic World Jeep, and etc. Pixel Knight says, my dad had the same kind of car kit from Knight Rider. And Michael says, well, exploration wouldn't be so bad in Simon's Quest if the translation wasn't so terrible. It's like trying to discern Portuguese using a Captain Crunch decoder ring. Yes, and that... Whoops. If I play... No, what do you do? Yeah, go. Start. Ah! Oh, that was another death. 66. Oh, wait, that was more than one death. I did 2? No. 2 deaths. 67. Pixel Knight says, exploration games don't appeal to me as much. Imports Legend of Mana. That's different. That's the reason that I like Breath of the Wild, and I don't like, oh, darn. The Legend of Zelda, the first one. Is because The Legend of Zelda is more about getting lost and finding your way out. And Breath of the Wild is more about, you know, going from one treasure to the next. You turd. Sorry, trying to focus and play. Because, yeah, The Legend of Zelda... I mean, they put you in a world... I got the same feeling when I played, Link to the Past, and I've never finished Link to the Past. I feel like I just need a little bit more direction. But I probably will play Link to the Past on stream. I don't know. Maybe I should stop saying that. Games that are solely about exploration don't appeal to me, because maybe... Because, yeah, I've always said that because... You know, the game... Alright, making me think about it now. Because Legend of Mana isn't as much about exploring a land. When you go somewhere in Legend of Mana, you just walk across the world map. There we go. I don't care if it's slow, I'm gonna do that every time. Okay, we got the axe. Now this is probably the best weapon against death. But in order to use it against death, I will need to keep it from here all the way to the end. And I won't be able to die after I get through the last checkpoint. Because if I do, then I lose the axe. Oh, mean. Sorry, I'm in the zone. Enjoy the sweet music tracks that we got playing here. Oh, silly axe. I mean, I'm going to get to the last checkpoint. There's only one more enemy. But keeping the axe all the way to the end. Because I'll tell you right now, the most important thing to me in all games is the feeling of progression. If I feel like I'm progressing, then I'm having fun. As soon as I feel like I'm not, then the game... Oh, well, so much for keeping the axe. Then it's not fun for me anymore. And so things like grinding in RPGs... Oh, that was terrible. Things like grinding in RPGs and... come on, man. Get out the way. Grinding in RPGs and getting lost in open world games, that's not fun to me. Too close. But I know to other people, like doing what I'm doing here, just playing the same part of Castlevania over and over again, that's not fun for them either. So, you know, I think it's just the feeling of progression is king. Okay, I really got to keep an eye on the Medusa heads and the knight. Man, and we had that really lucky break once. God, I was too close to the knight and got hit with the axe. Darn. Yeah, that last hallway to the boss right there, that... I'm gonna have to get good at that. Oof. Get out of here. Wait. Did I not get... I missed the other whip upgrade? It's down there. What a bummer. Oh, the knife is there? I don't think the knife would be any more helpful. See, yeah, did I miss it? Isn't it usually right there? Let's see. Michael says, I think what you are saying isn't wrong. The reason I didn't like Breath of the Wild is because it wasn't like other Zelda games. I want Twilight Princess in the Breath of the Wild engine. Pixel Nice says, yes, you have Sly Cooper. I wanted to check that. Yeah, I do. I've never played it. But I want to. Ah. Ugh. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Castlevania likes to put a gauntlet right before the boss. When we were doing the Frankenstein level, these gauntlets aren't impossible. Oh, man. But you do have to be very, very focused in order to get through them. I might not be too chatty this stream. Lots of focusing that needs to be done. Oh, good. We got those silly red skeleton dudes out of here. I'm gonna take out that guy easily. How many deaths have I done since then? I had 3 lives. No. I had 2 more deaths. There you go. 69. Nice. See, even if I position myself just right, then the axes get me. Oh, just trying to get back. Okay, maybe there's some secret spot here. There's a weird spot there that lets me not have Medusa heads. I want to figure out how to get that every time. Alright, there's another... That's right. It's a nice amount of deaths. Okay. Okay, here we go. As I get better at the beginning of the stages, I might be able to talk while I play. My poor kids are getting, So my family is still sick from when we had our family reunion. So they've been sick for... I haven't gotten it. My wife got it on the way home. And then, my kids have... It's just been slowly going through my kids. We should be on the last one now, but, it's been kind of a bummer. Oh! Nuts! That's 71. Oh, oh. And yeah, so they are ready to get out and play. My kids are getting too sneaky though. My 3-year-old, there was one time where she was genuinely afraid. And so she said, you know, I don't want to go. It was like down a dark hallway or something. I don't want to go down there because I'm scared. And my wife and I were very sympathetic, and we said, oh, you know, we were very comforting and sympathetic, saying, oh, you know, you don't have to be scared. I'll go with you. And I don't think either my daughter didn't say it right or didn't mean it. Oh, jeez. Or something else, because now she uses scared for everything. Like, we'll tell, she's, you know, she's still on the, she's 3, so she still wets in her pants from time to time. And so if we see her dancing, but she's having so much fun that she doesn't want to, leave, we'll tell her, you know, you need to go potty. And she'll say, I can't go potty right now, I'm too scared. And we'll be watching something on TV and she won't want to watch it, and she'll say, no, I don't want to watch this, this is scary. And she keeps saying her favorite show is Paw Patrol. And she keeps saying, let's watch Paw Patrol, it's not scary. And I'm sitting here going, oh. Come on, walk into it. Maybe it'd be faster. I don't know. The question is it safer? Okay, yeah, that worked out. What's up, Raji with Super Nintendo? We are playing Castlevania. We've been playing for, oh, we just came up on the next half hour. So let me update that. We've been playing for 2.5 hours. 71 deaths. And we're on stage 5. And I've made it all the way to the boss. The boss in this stage is death, but I haven't been able to make it to him with enough help to even begin to start learning his pattern. That little corridor, one thing I've noticed in my first playthrough of Castlevania is Castlevania really likes putting a tricky gauntlet of enemies right before the boss. I do not want that clock. So sorry. No worries, no worries. Pixelite, I don't want to watch this. It's too scary. It's like Rugrats or something. Yeah, that's the way my 3-year-old treats it. She goes, she uses "I'm too scared" for anything that she doesn't want to do. I don't think she understood what it meant when she said it the first time. But she knows how we reacted. So she's, you know.
Hey, welcome back. Certainly glad you could join us today.
That's right. Welcome, welcome to everyone, and I hope you have a good time as we keep going in our first playthrough of Castlevania. I will say I'm having a lot of fun. I think, shoot. One thing that I expected, Raji, that we were talking about earlier was I expected when I got a game over to go back to the beginning of the game. But the game just lets you keep continuing. And so that's been real nice. Because we've been thinking about other games where we might want to have a little guessing game to see how many deaths it takes. And Ninja Gaiden has come up. I've never played Ninja Gaiden. Super Mario Brothers 2 The Lost Levels has come up. I've never played that either. Battletoads has come up. I played Battletoads a lot as a kid, and I beat it using save states when I was in like high school or something. I just really wanted to see the end of the game. Amazing. So, we'll see. You know, another one that maybe would be fun is Donkey Kong Country. I've never beaten that. I didn't have a Super Nintendo growing up. Oh wait, I got the X. Like that, you crazy Oh, he still got me! Yeah. Super Nintendo says, I really think it's a short game, so Konami just made it salty difficult. Michael's top tier manipulation techniques. Yep, I'm sure I did that somewhere. Pixel Knight says, have a good time with Simon Belmont before he got his terrible design. Oh, did it get worse? And then Raji says, I love Castlevania. This one, however, I don't know. Castlevania 2 kicks butt. That's my jam on the NES. And Castlevania 4 is amazing on the Super Nintendo. But best ever is Symphony of the Night. Oh yes, and Pixel Knight said Mystery of Convoy jokingly, but I don't know. So Raji goes, what? Donkey Kong Country is outstanding, sir. And I believe it. I just have never played it. Well, no, that's not true. I have played it. Oh, we got a raid! Hill home with the raid. I'll be right with you, raiders. We are on the tricky gauntlet.
Hi, welcome back. Certainly glad you could join us today.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Look at that. Look at this. Was it those two pillars? Was that the, like, secret? I can't move. He's got me pinned down. Ooh, close. Oh. Pixel Knight says Simon got a terrible redesign in Castlevania Chronicles. All right. What's up, Hill Home? What were you streaming? How did it go? And we decided that after...
Hey, welcome back. Certainly glad you could join us today.
That's right, welcome. We decided that after I beat Stage 5, Death, which who knows when that's going to be, then we're going to go and we're going to take a look at everyone's guesses. Because I haven't gone through them on stream. Shoot. And that was another death. Let me put that one up there. 72. Okay. Let's see. Michael says, good. I would say it's better than Symphony of the Night, to be fair. Not a Castlevania game. Oh, Donkey Kong Country. And it's funny because the reason that I wanted to play when I when I grew up and got a lot of disposable income, and I wanted to recollect the games that I had when I was a kid. That's why if you look at some of my NES games, some of them are just like, you know, why do you have that one set? It's because it's a game I played as a kid. The next game that I'm gonna play, War of the Gems. Like I said, I didn't have a Super Nintendo, but I played War of the Gems at a buddy's house. Let's see. I have it over here. I have my Super Nintendo sitting up here. There it is. You can't see it very well, but Marvel Superheroes and War of the Gems. So we're gonna have comic book night once we finish with Castlevania. Okay, here we go. Oh, thought I got around that. Okay, I gotta test my theory about these pillars. Ah. It seems like if I get to the next set of pillars, the Medusa heads stop. And so I gotta see if that is the case. What do I got? One life left? Oh, bloodstained. Oh, I missed that one. Michael says, have you checked out Bloodstained? It's such a great spiritual successor to Symphony of the Night. That's what it is. And Michael says, oh yeah, and Raji's played it on stream. For those of you who are unaware, Raji is also a streamer, and I do frequently catch his streams when I can. And yeah, I definitely go check out the Super Nintendo stream. Bloodstain, yeah. Pixel Knight says, and I have to explain everything about the plot of War of the Gems because it's based on 2 storylines. So yay, yeah. I don't know much about the plot. I have beaten the game though. Yes, and there's the reminder. Thursday is our first bonus stream of the month. We are doing Power Rangers Night with Kensei Zero. I've got 3 Mighty Morphin Power Ranger games for the Super Nintendo that we're going to be playing. Raji says, I need to finish Bloodstained, but love, love, love. Yes. Raji goes, that damage is obnoxious. Yeah. Oh. If I can get those 2 red skeletons over there. So up here, so at this point I have 4 hits before I die. But again, it's still way better than Ghosts and Goblins. And this brings me back up to 3. It's that first Medusa. Okay, made it past the first one. Second one is up. Oh. Ah. I do not like the way that the game just starts you right there. That's why I keep missing putting in counts. That was 2 deaths between the last time I updated that. Oh, yeah, which games? Okay. 1. Oh, that was my water. 2, and the other one is in here. Pause the timer there. So yeah, the 3 Mighty Morphin Power Ranger games on the Super Nintendo. So Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, right there. And then here's the headliner: Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie for the Super Nintendo. Kensei and I have we've given that game an honest try. The last time that we played it and we were trying to beat it, the game glitched. And it just wouldn't progress the game forward. So we're going to give that one another try. And then we have Power Rangers, the Fighting Edition. And this one is a Street Fighter 2-like game. But what's really cool about this one is that you play as the Megazords instead of the Power Rangers. So yeah. Yeah. Raji goes, Ghosts and Goblins can just go screw itself. Oh, yeah. We beat that on here, but we had to use the Time Stone, which is code on this channel for heavy use of rewinds and save states. What I'm going to do when I'm done with this is I'm going to... there we go. I'm going to go back and recount the deaths just to make sure that I didn't miss 1 or 2. And I'm going to see why I died. And we're going to kind of analyze Oof. We're gonna kind of analyze why this game is so hard. And we're gonna compare it to other games that are known as NES hard. Darn! It's frustrating here.
He considers that the cross button and not the X button.
What's frustrating here is that I've already passed the gauntlet a couple of times. And so getting stuck on it over and over again is frustrating. Let's see. Raji's asking White Ranger or Green Ranger. So I have them up there. So for me, it's Green Ranger. The Dragon Zord and the Dragon Dagger flute that sounds like a trumpet. I thought that was so cool as a kid. So cool. And, but Kensei Zero, he is White Ranger all the way. And he is a diehard fan of the color blue. But White Tiger, White Ranger, that's his deal. My favorite Ranger is the Red Ranger, which is why I got the helmet. And, so yeah, we're gonna see what kind of damage we can do to those three games. I've beaten the first Power Rangers game on stream before. Super easy. Doesn't take very long at all. And yeah. And then I've beaten the fighting game on stream too, but that was just single player mode. But you know, gotta have a buddy for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, the game. Pixel Knight says, for me, green and white are tied. And Raji goes, green, yep. I like the OG Power Rangers game. It was short, though. Yep, the fighting game makes sense. Never played that one. Yeah. Raji goes, Tommy is boss, that's for sure. Yep. Pixel Knight says, Tommy always gets the coolest Zords. See, and I thought the Red Dragon Zord was cooler than the White Tiger Zord, but that was just me. Okay, let's bring the game back in. How far are we into the stream? A little over an hour. Yep, by the time we did 1 hour in, I think we'd beaten 2, maybe 3 stages. Get the whip upgrade. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed the heart. I just missed everything. But this is what happened on the Frankenstein stage 2. But the gauntlet in the Frankenstein's monster stage was definitely more manageable. So we will see how far we can get. Our goal here is, with the first life, is always just to get to the last checkpoint. I can't tell which bones are going to come back down and which ones are going to which ones are just going to fly up into the ether and then disappear. Yeah, Raji, I figured that Green Ranger was your favorite because I know you have a Dragon Zord alert on your stream, but I haven't seen a White Ranger alert. Okay. Let's see. What else did I have on my topic list that I can blab about while we're playing through this part again? Okay. So I've started going back into the office once a week. I go in on Tuesdays. because that's the day that the office buys lunch for everybody. So headquarters wants everyone to come in once a week right now. And because headquarters was all gun-ho on trying to get everyone to come back into the office. But then all the news about the Delta variant came out, and they sent out another survey saying, you know, how comfortable are you going to be coming into the office? And they said, you know, we still would like it if you came in once a week, but no pressure if, you know, if you don't feel safe or anything. And, oh, I don't miss the chicken. Here we go. Back up to full. And, so the headquarters wants us to go in once a week, and my local office buys lunch for everyone on Tuesday. So what that means is just the people that come in on Tuesdays, or the people in my office, their one day of week that they come in is Tuesday. And my company is very small. There's about 23 of us. Yeah, it's, come on. There we go. And so I've started going into the office, and then I also sorry, trying to tell a story and play a game at the same time. I'm not good at it, and I really think that's what separates me from some of the better streamers out there, is they can be entertaining while they're playing the game, and when it comes to me, I'm more focused on playing the game when I realize that it's not as fun to watch me play the same section of the game over and over again. So I go back into the office once a week. I also went and I did my family vacation. We went to a family reunion. And as a part of all of this, I started playing my Switch in handheld mode a lot more. And I was sitting there thinking, you know, handheld mode, if I'm playing in handheld mode more, every time I play in handheld mode now, I think about the OLED Switch. And I think, you know, I would. Because to me, the big thing that I'm in the market for is a second Switch, so that I can let my kids play on one. And then I'll have one for me. You know, because I have disposable income and I can spend a lot of money on my hobby. Well, yeah, a lot of money. I did get 2 pickups that I showed off at the beginning of the stream. If you guys missed it, I got Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. I wasn't gonna get it. I played it on the Wii. I played it for about 6 hours and got bored. And then, but I was like, you know what? I do plan on revisiting it, and when I do revisit it, I want the definitive version, so I got it. And then the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, which is a game that I've been excited about because this is the first time that we've had it in the West. I'm a big fan of the Ace Attorney series, and we did not get that one. Wait, 75. I had a death in between now and then. This is why I'm recounting the deaths. But that's okay. Yeah, every time I play my Switch in handheld, it gets me thinking. OLED Switch. Because I don't want to get my kids a Switch Lite. I want the controllers to be able to detach. See, come on.
Amazing.
See, it was that Medusa head. I could have managed the others fine. Oh, and you can't turn around. If you turn around, then they start coming from the other direction. So you have to constantly be going forward. And if it was just one or the other, it's no problem. But that specific combination is overwhelming. Okay. Okay, my score is 30,000, and that did get me an extra life. Okay. That mystery is solved. I figured out what that sound meant. Super Nintendo says switch rocks on the lunch break. I always bring mine to work for that. Oh, totally. And for sure, snag 2 switches. Do it, man. Do it. It's on my list. I still... Because I usually don't... I mean, does anyone else ever double dip for special edition consoles? Because I usually don't. When it comes to... Okay, so I can't get too close. Oh, see, and I turned around. And, man, when you... They're just everywhere. All right. 78 is our count now. Oh, come on. I don't know why I used the cross on skeleton, but hey. I'm alright with taking one hit right there at the beginning, because wall chicken will get me up to full. Go ahead, Pixel Knight, do the honors, type in chicken. Chicken! So the wall chicken brings me back up to full, and then I just gotta be real careful around that red skeleton. And then as soon as... Oh no, don't do that! Don't do that! So if you stay... Bring the chickie! Okay. Okay, okay. All right. So the big epiphany I had on that last run was I had to stay about a full whip length. I really needed to be hitting him with just the tip of the whip. And that would give me enough distance away that if he threw an axe, I could react to it. If he threw it low, I could jump over it. Or if he threw it high, I could hit it with my whip. It was when I got too close. Because my original strategy was get in close and then just start whipping as hard, just as fast as I can. But when I went in too close, that was when I would have to turn around. And if you backtrack at all, that's when you start getting Medusas from both sides. Okay, let's remember that. Okay. All right, let's see if we can even try to stay alive long enough. Okay, does the cross take out those? They do. No! Okay. Okay. So yeah, I think the strategy on when it comes to death is just I gotta really make sure that I always have a holy cross out there. Because if I can always have a Holy Cross out there taking out Death's sickles up there, that'll put me in a good position. Run up the stairs, try to beat this guy before the skeleton comes. That didn't work at all. Ugh. That was another death. 79. Pixel Knight says, not really, might, but the controllers, those new Skyward Sword Joy-Cons. Yeah. So that's what I was talking about. I'm thinking about still waiting. I mean, that white switch, I think that white switch looks pretty sleek, pretty nice. Okay. See, I went too close. Oh. No. Yep, the thing that makes Castlevania so tricky is is just how slow Simon reacts to input. It's kind of like built-in lag. But I think the biggest difference between this and lag is inconsistent. Whereas Simon is consistent every time. You just have to think ahead a few steps. Oh, come on. All right. Little smiley skeleton there driving me crazy. So I think I might wait. But honestly, I don't know what character I would get a fancy switch for either. If they got my man Mega Man, I would just get one anyway. I mean, even if I had a Switch, I would trade it in to get a Mega Man Switch. Because I know sometimes Capcom does that. They have a Monster Hunter Switch, or a Monster Hunter... Yeah, they have a... Yeah, it's a Monster Hunter Switch. They also have one for the 3DS. But, you know, Capcom is not... or Mega Man is not the golden boy over at Capcom anymore. It's all Resident Evil and Monster Hunter. I don't even think they give Street Fighter as much love as they used to. Ah. Pixel Knight says, I do have one complaint about my Hot Rod figure, and that you can't store one of the things he comes with. Pixel Knight says, you could say it's a Mega Switch. Yeah. I would like one of those, a Mega Switch. Now, in the Frankenstein's Monster stage, the gauntlet was made out of these little hunchbacks. And I feel like part of it was to give you the pattern of a hunchback because the boss was Frankenstein's monster and a hunchback. And I kind of feel like that's what we're getting with these knights. I do like the way you can just intimidate that one off the map. If he keeps glitching in and out, he's not able to throw an axe. Oh, they're called Igor? Alright, alright. I thought just that one was called Igor, where it was Frankenstein's monster and Igor. But if they're all called that, then that's okay. Because I know one thing about Konami, and they're really deliberate when it comes to, like, enemies. Each enemy in here should be trying to teach the player something. And I really think it's the axe-throwing knights. They are there to get the player prepared for the sickles that Death uses. And, and I think these red skeletons are just there to keep the player moving forward. Which, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but... Alright, come on. Oh, okay. So the first few times I came through here, I pretty much exclusively used the axe to beat those knights. But after going over the gauntlet, what I should have been doing was beating them with the whip, because the whip is essentially what I use to take them out. Okay. And yeah, I think I do want the Holy Cross now instead of the axe. Jerk. I was gonna get my life back up to full. Waited too long to move. Wall chicken! Oh, my life is back up full. Awesome. Okay, here we go. Pixelnice says, I would actually recommend getting some of those Lego Marvel mechs for your kids. They're fun to build. You know, that is, especially my oldest daughter, she is a big fan of watching superhero stuff. Man, it's always when I jump. That's when the axes get me. But I have to jump over the Medusa heads. See... Oh. $81. And, shoot, don't do that. So yeah, my daughter is a big fan of, superhero stuff. And so she's been watching, my kids have been watching the Marvel Superhero Squad. The Superhero Squad? Yeah. So it's just like the city is full of heroes, and right outside the city is Doctor Doom and all the villains. And some, it's like they're looking for some magical sword broke into a bunch of pieces, and so they're looking for the fragments of it. Oh, come on. Oh. Nuts. $82. All right, one hit is fine. One hit is fine. Ugh. We will get to 100 by the end of the stream. Will Seth beat the stage? Will my pancakes still be burnt? Stay tuned. Oh, the Infinity Sword. Is that what they're going after? All right. So, yeah, they've been watching that. They like that. Yeah, my daughter is definitely the one that would enjoy... My oldest is definitely the one that would enjoy putting together something like that. Wall chicken! Wall chickie! Ah. Man, it's like you can't even face that direction. Man. Oh, wait. Ah, nuts. I gotta go back down to get the Holy Cross. Maybe that's what I need to be practicing doing, is really practicing getting the Holy Cross out there consistently. Because I'm not gonna have I'm not gonna have a 2 or 3 weapon. It needs to be every time it comes back, I need to be able to throw it again. Wait, how come I don't have the level 3 whip? Oh, come on. Maybe that's another trick? See, but now I'm out of hearts. Like, a lot of them. Oh, come on. Okay. Well, I damaged him that time. Pixel Knight says, I remember I loved Marvel Superhero Squad as a kid, mainly because of Wolverine. Yeah, they're definitely not like they are in the MCU. You know, they've all got those 2 Igors. Aw. Okay, okay. No. Oh. Silly skeleton. Okay, alright. Gravity Girl, what's up? Gronby Jug says, vital in this level is to keep the holy water to the boss. Oh, really? Huh. How do you use the holy water on the boss? He's in the name. Did you do a name change? I did. Most people... Oh, we hit the next half hour mark. Let me update that. You know, when I started streaming... And the last death. There we go. So yeah. Hours played and death count. So when I started streaming, I just used the same name I use for online games. But nobody calls me that. Everyone learned my name was Seth, and so they just called me that. And so I was like, oh, okay, I should just change my name to Seth then, because that's what everyone uses to refer to me. and it's not just here. Like, if I go into other people's chats, you know, I was 8-Bit Dad 70C, and people would say, "Hi, Seth," and I'm sitting there going, well, if anyone else was in the chat, they're just gonna be confused. You know, who's this Seth guy? So yeah, 8-Bit Dad. Yep, that's me. Napsy says we could just call you Dad. Hey, Dad. I had a few people do that. One of them was Hemiworks. Yeah, Gromby Jug. Oh, can you does the holy water just stun lock death to the ground if you get Oh, okay. Okay. Gravity Girl says, "Why can't I cheer bits?" Yep, we don't do bits and subs here. We do every stream is a charity stream. So all right, I remember. Yes. Yep. But, you know, it's the thought that counts. I appreciate it. I know that it's harder. It's much easier just to type in cheer 100 to cheer $1 than it is to go fill out everything on the Tiltify to donate $1. So I get it. That's right. Cheer 10 million. It counts. Ah! Let's see. Michael says things just got creepy. Yeah. Gronby Jug says you need the multi-shot upgrades, 3 preferably. Okay. If you... Because, yeah, I imagine... Now, I've never played Castlevania... Whoops, I just lost it. I've never played it before. Well, I've never gotten this far. I played Castlevania as a kid, but I could never get past the first level. So this is the first time getting this far. It's actually my first time getting to level 2. Was last week on stream. But I am familiar with the Holy Water Stun. We've done that before. Okay, see, I've got the pattern down for a night when it's just a night. You just need to make sure you stay far enough away that your whip can destroy the axes as they come at you. But once you throw in the Medusa heads and their weird sine wave pattern, that's what makes it tricky. Jackie! Because, yeah, usually at this point, if I wasn't going... Because I really am curious how many deaths it'll take me to beat the whole game, start to finish. But yeah, if I was playing... this is usually the point where I would look up just other boss strategies. And actually, I wouldn't even do that yet. I've only made it to death 3 or 4 times. What keeps happening is I keep losing here because the gauntlet here is nuts. I just gotta figure it out, I guess. But yeah, when I'm done and I get a final tally... See, and that's the thing. If I keep the holy water till the end, I'll get 1 shot. But I always end up dying and then respawning back at this checkpoint and getting the Holy Cross again. So I've been trying to learn how to take him out with the Holy Cross, but to be honest, the problem right now is still getting through that gauntlet, especially when you don't have the third whip upgrade. There it is. Okay, there we go. See, I thought I was going to hit that Medusa. And I thought I was going to jump over that. Gron says also the holy water kills the knights in one shot, so the gauntlet will be much easier. Oh, alright, alright. Return. Well, I will definitely start trying to do that. That was 2 more deaths. Let me update the count. 85. And we are, yeah, an hour and a half in. He says, sorry, I'll bring it back. What? You get multi-shots for every 10 things you hit with the sub-weapon. Oh, okay. Okay. That crazy red skeleton has given us trouble before. And it looks like I'm close to an extra life, too. Yeah, we kind of went over an analogy earlier where it was like playing Donkey Kong Country Returns. And you get to a part where you're like, yeah, this would be so much easier if I just had Diddy Kong. Because Diddy Kong is an option that you can get. Oh, come on. Okay. I got 1 hit and 9 hearts to go against it. But mostly, I'm just trying to learn his pattern. Oh. So, when I whipped there, I should have hit... I wanted to hit the jump button. Because I saw the sickles there. Okay. I don't need the wall chicken. Best strat is to jump and throw the holy water at the same time in the gauntlet. Oh, okay, okay. See, that makes sense. The problem that I'm having right now is if I jump and whip, then I get too close and I can't handle the axes. Okay, I'm getting a little better at the gauntlet. Grant says, yeah, the whip in the gauntlet is really hard. Yeah, I'm getting better at it. Okay. Ah! So I'm guessing I mean, at least I haven't survived long enough for death to do anything else. Just for those sickles to appear. It's holding up because I was going up the stairs. But I don't know if he does anything else, like if he throws additional sickles or has a fireball attack or anything. And don't tell me. We're trying to see how far I can get on a first playthrough. Let's see. Okay, what do I got? 2 hits now? Pixelizes, so no helping. Yeah, usually I don't mind, but we're doing a special experiment. Okay. Throw! Oh. Okay, so yeah, Death will just go and hang out in the corner. So in the... Okay. So, alright, so all he did was conjure more of those sickles. So in that way, it makes it a lot like the Frankenstein's monster fight. Because with the Frankenstein's monster fight, and I'm guessing I'm not the only one that did it this way, but when I went into it, I was sitting there going, oh, there's the target, is Frankenstein's monster. I just need to see how fast I can kill him. But I had the little Igor jumping around, and I as soon as I learned how to manage Igor and keep going at Frankenstein's monster, that's when it clicked and I beat it. Okay. So it really is just dodging those sickles. So yeah, I'm sure it's much more difficult than just stun locking him with holy water, which I will see if I can try to keep the holy water till the end. If I remember. Right now I'm in the habit of picking up the axe. But yeah, to be honest, I don't really need the axe anymore. I think this skeleton is the skeleton that that has been the most that skeleton is probably the enemy that has made me the most salty. Just that one. Pixel Knight says, I just had a good idea for a D&D campaign. Okay, there we go. Alright, onward. We're pretty familiar with this part by now, so... Oh, hey, whoa! You're not supposed to jump like that. You're supposed to do that. Silly Igor. Nah. Ledge is in the way. I can't throw it up at him. Alright, there we go. Let me see. Okay. So I've talked about my my in-laws on the stream before. And when I first got married to my wife, and I've also talked about how I was made for cool temperatures. I am not made for warm temperatures. Summer is it's unpleasant for me. It is just too hot. I much prefer winter. And so when I first got married to my wife, my in-laws didn't have air conditioning. Instead, they had an above ground pool. And they thought that was much better. And they said, "Oh, Seth, when you get a house, if you had the choice between air conditioning and a pool, what would you get?" And I said, "Oh, air conditioning, 100%. I've had air conditioning in just about every house that I lived in growing up, and I lived in a few. I grew up in the military, and so it's funny because my wife also thought that it would have been better. No. Okay. That it would have been better to get a pool, but I said after a few years of marriage and before we could even be close to getting our own place, I was able to talk her out of that. But my in-laws, they just recently got air conditioning in their house. And everyone was like, "Oh, Seth, you'll enjoy going over there now because it'll be cool inside." So the question is, what is the temperature set at for the thermostat at your place? Ah, I see one hit. Because I tell you, around here, it's 72. 72 is the temperature here. Um, 67. Woo! Michael likes it chilly over at his place. But yeah. Pixel Nice is 69, and I'm not joking, it's a nice temperature. Oh, come on, outrun him. No, I get it, I get it. Oh. So I went over there, and they were like, "Oh, you know, is it still uncomfortable?" And I said, "Yes." And they go, "Well, the air conditioner's on." And I looked to see what they had it set at, and they had it set at 78. And I'm sitting here going, "How often does your air conditioner..." Oh, I just lost the holy water. I said, "How often does your air conditioner turn on? It's 78. So, I don't know what kind of craziness they were thinking was going to happen. But I was like, "Yeah, no. It is between 72 and 70 at my house. This 78 nonsense. And they're just built for warm weather. These people are. When they go swimming, oh man. See, can't jump right there. So they'll go swimming. And the pool water is like 80 degrees. Oh. And, Pixel died. 78, they are maniacs, yeah. Yeah, they are definitely built for warm weather. And, oh, I just died again. 86. And, I don't know why I used it there. What was I saying? Yeah, they're just built for warm weather. Oh, they're pool temp. Yeah. So I was working with my father-in-law, and he goes, and it was the beginning of summer, and he goes, oh man. I don't have the third whip upgrade. That was garbage. And he goes, yeah, I got the pool up. It's 80 degrees. And me and my brother-in-law were just like, 80 degrees? It's not even refreshing to get in the pool when it's that temperature. And, you know, I am super sunburn conscious. Anytime I go swimming, my number one priority is just not to get sunburned. And honestly, the easiest way not to get sunburned is to just stay in the shade. And so I rarely get in the water, especially at their above-ground pool in their backyard. There's not a lot to do in it. Okay, how come I still don't have the third whip upgrade? What the heck? Okay, there it is. I get the feeling that's what causes it, is when you get knocked back, that's when the Medusas start doubling up. No, don't get hit by the X. Oh. He said, I don't have the third whip upgrade. That's a weird way to say it. Yeah. Napsy says we got central air recently. It's usually been 75 or 76 to keep the house cool, which hasn't been a problem since it's been so hot this year. Yes, very true. Very true. And it's been smoky here in Utah. We've had a red sun for the past few days. When you go out to watch the sunset, the sun is just bright red. Okay, I gotta figure out what causes this red skeleton to walk over here and prevent it. Napsy goes that too, yes. Wild chicken! Wild chickie! It just won't let me time it right. Either I time it and hit the Medusa head. Oh, come on! Oh, Pixel Knight says Red Sun Superman. Or a Red Sun. Superman won't be too happy about that. That's right. That's right. Okay. Alright, that was another 2 deaths. That puts us at 88. Oh, and we hit the next half hour, so now we're at 3.5. So I think Michael was right. On Discord, I said, hey, we might beat Castlevania next week. But Michael's like, I wouldn't get too ahead of yourself. And yeah, we've spent the entire stream on this one stage. Oh, come on. Chuckles. Yeah, we usually end in 50 minutes, but we are going to see if we can get to the end and beat this stage. I can totally see how the game would be different if you still had the holy water by then. Because if you still had the holy water, that means you'd also have all this ammo that you picked up. Ammo being the hearts. So I'd have a lot more ammo. I'd have the better weapon. Oh. Well, I got the knife now. That's right. Back away. I know that I don't want the knife for the fight with Death because I do want the axe. Yeah, there we go. Joke! Ah! Well, the knife is a cut above the rest. Yes. All right, all right. Yeah, at this point, I'll be happy if we can get past stage 5 and into stage 6 before the stream is over. I don't even use the axe anymore. I used to use the axe a lot. Oh, what a bummer. Wait a minute. Oh, let's see. I wonder how many people... Actually, nobody did. Guess 69 and 420. Except for on Reddit. That was like all the guesses. All the guesses were 69,420, 69, 420, yeah. But when it came to Facebook and in our Discord, we didn't have any. Oh, come on. Oh. I'm getting salty. I should not be dying at this part. You back away, you. Stare you down. With the Belmont strut. That was 2 more deaths, wasn't it? 91? Or no, there was just 1 more. 90. Yeah, I think we will definitely get to 100 before the stream is done. Here's an idea, 69 death challenge. You can only die 69 times in any game. I know in Castlevania specifically there's a YOLO challenge. Oh! That's the problem here. Your basic whip doesn't do anything. Feel the power of the Belmont walk. That's right. You get out of here. So at this point, this is probably where the player takes a break and turns the game off, because at this point it's just like, come on. I can't even get back to the place that I was at. At this point. Because I'm thinking about, you reached that point 2 hours ago. No, 2 hours ago I was still having fun. It's only in the last, what, 3 lives where I'm sitting here going, I should not be dying at this part. I should be, you know, back practicing the gauntlet. All that good stuff. But no, I'm stuck back here. Dying on screens that I shouldn't be. But yeah, when I went over Super Mario Brothers, and how save states change Super Mario Brothers, I talked about how the player's mindset when they're playing the game. And in Super Mario Brothers, you know that there are secrets and shortcuts in the game. And so if you get to the point where you're just tired of playing through the same stage over and over again, that's the part of the game where you start looking for shortcuts and secrets. But as far as I can tell, the only thing to find that changes your playthrough in Castlevania is the wall chicken. And I've already found, at least from what I could tell, the wall chicken is one per stage. So every time I go through a checkpoint, you can see the stage count go up. So we're on stage 15. And the wall chicken, from what I've gathered, is one per stage. And I've already found the wall chicken for stage 15. It's right there. Ring a chicky. So come on. Ugh. Michael, I can't speak for anyone else. I'm not here for the Castlevania. I'm here to watch you suffer. We're at the part. We're at the part. Pixel Knight says that synced perfectly with the whip changing mid-swing. Yeah, the wall chicken is the game changer. Yeah, that's the only one, though. In Mario, there's a variety of shortcuts and... Whoop, I meant to swing, not jump. There's a variety of shortcuts and coin heavens, and, you know, there are things to explore when you're tired of playing through the game, or when you're tired of being on that stage.
Don't forget to save your game.
Something caught in my throat. Yeah. Ugh. But we don't have this in Castlevania. When you're playing Mega Man, the thing that changes is what weapons and tools you have access to. So you can play through a stage, but then it's kind of like a Zelda dungeon. When you're playing a Legend of Zelda dungeon, you can play through the dungeon, but then as soon as you get the item in that dungeon, the whole dungeon recontextualizes itself with this new item, this new ability that your character has. So when it comes to when it comes to playing Mega Man over and over again, you can play the same stage over and over again, but you always have new things to experiment with. Okay, we still got the holy water. We're through stage 13, so now we're on stage 14. So the first thing we want to do is intimidate this this knight right off the screen. But yeah, so at this point, because I know because of my how save states change Mario. Oh, forgot. Because I know that some people think that save states make Mario better, and I argue that it doesn't. I argue that it makes Mario worse. And that goes for Mega Man too. But as far as Castlevania, there's been no difference in any of the stage aside from my proficiency level since we started the stream. I think the only thing that changed is when I was told about keeping the holy water for the end. And that's not something I discovered because I never keep the holy water. I always swap it out for the axe, even though I don't need to anymore. I was using the axe here against the knights and stuff, and when I was on staircases and whatnot, but yeah, now I don't need the axe anymore. So even then, the game hasn't changed. So Michael says the NES, get good or go home, man. See, and it was more acceptable back then to just make your game crazy difficult, because that was how you made a game long. Pixel Knight says, if I ever do Evolution of Alucard in Castlevania, I should include the Kid Dracula game. Oh, totally, yeah. Kid Dracula is on this collection, so I have it. Alright, I do know that I want the Holy Cross over the axe, for sure. See, so if I had just kept the holy water, I would be here, full health, 3 lives, ready to go into the gauntlet, but I goofed. Come on. So my strategy there was just to see if I could take out the knight, because I had so much ammo. Was to see if I could just take out the knight without a ton of forward progression. But those Medusa heads, man, they're killer. So I had one whip strategy figured out for the gauntlet up there, but it hasn't worked. I haven't been able to repeat it. See, I've only got 9 hearts. And I can't... The rhythm is just too different. Because now I feel like I need to get in close. But whenever I do, the Medusa heads start coming. Okay, we made it. We only have 1 hit, but we made it. No! Oh! Was that 2 deaths? I think that was 2 deaths. Yeah, it was 2 deaths since I last updated. Michael says, the good news is, if you like this game's aesthetics, but you want good gameplay, you'll really like Castlevania 3. And we will get to it. Like I said, it's on this collection. This anniversary collection has, oops. I didn't mean to do that. It has Castlevania 1, 2, and 3. I'm thinking about playing Castlevania 2, but maybe just having chat fill in the gaps. I'm trying to despawn those red skeletons. Michael says Castlevania 3 is a really good game without the BS. Okay. Because, yeah, I've heard about it. I know that Castlevania 3 is... you can play as a few different characters. That's where Alucard is introduced. So I'm familiar with the game. But, yeah, I... Ooh, get that. Yeah! That's all I needed with a little invincibility. Let's see. Michael says, I really like 2, just playing it as a 9-year-old without the internet. Nope. At least not to completion. See, now I know that there's a fan patch that patches the hints to be good again. Oh. Man. Because, yeah, I am familiar with that, but like I said, the thing that I don't like about The Legend of Zelda is when you just get stuck and you don't know what to do next. And that has happened to me in The Legend of Zelda. It's happened to me in A Link to the Past. It is just not fun. It's just not fun to not know what you're supposed to do next. Michael says, I'm starting to feel better about my guess. Yep, we went from 56 to 93 with no progression. Oh no! $95. Michael says, I still remember having to ask my parents if it was okay for me to call the Nintendo helpline to find the turtle dungeon. $13.99 well spent. Whew, boy. Yep, I never did get to call those hotlines. No, my family was, broke. Well, not broke. My parents did all they could. I'm very grateful for all they did. I had a great childhood. And honestly, that's why I didn't mind games being so difficult back then. I played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES so many times. And I never got past, not the dam, stage 2, the dam. That's when everyone says, oh yeah, that was, no, I could clear that without taking a hit. For me, it was all about the stage after that. Because the stage after that is an open stage where they give you a lot of freedom on where to go. And I got lost. That's right, F in the chat. I'm out of ammo. I'm sitting here trying to throw... Man, they leave this delay for when the boss appears just long enough. Oh, what? I got the clock? Oh. Pixel Knights imagines if they still had helplines and be like, is this Konami? Yes. F you. Hang up. Michael says, I never got past the inside of the Technodrome. I never got that far. I didn't even know what the end of the game looked like until I saw another streamer, Stunky. He speedruns it. And so, yeah, I watched him play through the whole game and, you know, very quick. And, it was interesting to see what came next because I had never gotten that far. But yeah, I'm telling you, I could get past defusing the bombs on the dam, no problem. You know, that's also the reason why I've never beaten Secret of Mana. Is because, yeah, I've said it on stream before, but once you get Flammy the Dragon, the whole world opens up. You're allowed to fly anywhere in the world, and it's at that point that I get lost and don't know what to do next, and then I stop playing. So that's what I mean when I say games that are focused around exploration are not my cup of tea. Yeah, and it's just because I've never been, because I don't want to say I'm not patient enough to do it, because I feel like I'm patient enough. Except against Chuckles here, freak. Also, good morning. It's past midnight for me. This is Pixel Knight. Pixel Knight says, I saw that in a Cat Icarus video. I watch his stuff. Oh, the Secret of Mana one? On occasion, I'll watch a Cat Icarus video, but he usually covers games I'm not interested in. Like when he played all the Mega Man games, I watched that. See, I'm just playing sloppy now. I should not... I should have more health than this. If I ever want to have a prayer of keeping the holy water all the way till the end, I just need to quit playing sloppy. But No, the Konami joke I made, I took it from his PlayStation Magazine video. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know he's a big PlayStation guy. Ah, no! Back off. That's right. Stare you down. Oh, I've been slowly drifting out of frame. Oh. And then 98. Oh, and we're just gonna hit that next half-hour mark, so 4 hours played. Oh boy.
They're not toys, they're figurines!
Wait, did I say that?
They're not toys, they're figurines!
I'm not a big PlayStation guy. Did I say that? Because, yeah, don't get me wrong. Definitely, a fan of PlayStation. I I have a neon sign. I have a bunch of their consoles and their games. Yeah, what I meant was, Cat Icarus, he usually covers the games that, like, I know he does, like, super bad games, which I'm not interested in. Um, but yeah, like, when he does Crash Bandicoot and stuff, I watch those. Let's see. Well, I guess I just need a little break. There we go. Let's see. Okay, let me tell you about this board game that I played called Forgotten Waters. It's super fun. Um, so it's a board game, and it has an app that goes with it. And so it's definitely more along the side of a role-playing game. The mechanics are pretty loose. Most of the fun comes in the humor from the narration from the app and from the characters that you play as. So I was the debater pirate, and this was the first game I'd ever played where I had a character sheet. And so my buddy, Kensei Zero was there too. Um, so was Queen Chrysalis that I played the shout out for at the beginning. And then Kensei Zero's roommate, Jarok, was there. And it was his game. And so he was pretty excited, pulled it out, and handed me a character sheet. And I was like, I've never done a character sheet before. But it wasn't a build your character, it was just track your character's progress throughout the game. And so it gives you a title. I was the debater pirate. You name your own pirate. So I kept my name in there. So I was Seth Beard the Calculator because I was the debater pirate. And like Kensei Zero was there, and he named his pirate McGullicuddy the Swole because he was the assassin pirate. And it, and then you play like Mad Libs to get a backstory for your character. So mine was name a pirate wench, and so I named mine Barbara the Buxom. And then it was name a friendly pirate. And I just went against it and I said Jackie the Backstabber. And so then you fill in all of these Mad Libs into into your backstory. So I was Seth Beard the Calculator. And I had, hello Mythblade, I'm taking a small break from playing Castlevania. You can see my stats there. Pixelbeard the Pirate. But, after I get a break in, we'll play another half hour of Castlevania, see if we can beat stage 5, and then we'll call it a night. But we will get there. So I was playing, and my backstory was that Seth Beard, I'm talking about a RPG pirate board game that I was playing. Yeah, go ahead, Mythblade. I'll answer your questions right after I'm done with the story. So my backstory for my pirate was that I had always had a smart mouth, and that had gotten me into trouble on a few occasions. One of them was when my parents wanted me to go to get a higher education at a university. And I said, I don't want a higher education. I've been able to talk my way out of most everything in my life. Why don't you give the higher education to Barbara the Buxom? And they said, all right, then I will. And they kicked me out and sent the pirate wench to school instead of me. And so Barbara the Buxom got the education that I didn't. From there on, being a college dropout, even though I never went, I decided to join a pirate ship. And I got on the pirate ship, and I quickly befriended Jackie the Backstabber. Which, you can only imagine how that went. And as I continued my ventures as a pirate, I was, finding out that, people just don't really care for my personality. And so we'll see how that goes. That was my backstory. We played the game. It was really cool. So the way that the game was played was there was a book, and each page was a location. So you could be at sea, you could be in battle with another ship, you could be at a port. And so every character, there were 6 of us, would pick an action. And then we would do the actions as we went. So some of them was like, if you were in a battle with another pirate ship, it would be rally the troops. Sometimes it was go visit the captain. So it could be the captain's quarters. You'd go to the captain's quarters. And if you went to one of those, then you would open up an entry on the app, and the app would narrate how the encounter would go. Kind of like a dungeon master. The app was kind of like the dungeon master in this game. And so it would say, oh, you go to the captain, and the captain tells you a story about an old flame of his named Esmeralda to console you because you just got your heart broken. And then it would give you a choice. You could do one of 2 things, and you'd put your answer into the app, and then it would spit out whatever the case may be. One of the best ones was we were in town, and one of the options you could do in this town was go talk to the Whispering Waterfall. And so another person that was playing with us said, okay, I'm going to go to the Whispering Waterfall. And he goes there, and the options are, you go to the Whispering Waterfall and you can ask a question, or you can request something. You can request a new hat. You can request some treasure. You can request your own ship, or you can request to be the ruler of the world. And the guy naturally goes, I go in and I request to be ruler of the world. Okay, put this entry into the app. The app spits out this audio of the Whispering Waterfall saying, what do you desire? The pirate says, I want to be the ruler of the world. And the waterfall says, done. And the pirate says, well, I don't feel any different. Shouldn't I be in a palace or something? And the waterfall says, I've given you the legal authority to rule everyone in the world. And he goes, well, how do I prove that to everyone? And the waterfall says, I don't know, that's your problem. You asked for something, I gave it to you, now my work here is done. And we all got such a big kick out of that, to the point where we just constantly started making fun of this pirate in our crew. And one thing was, we told him that he had to change his name. Instead of just whatever pirate name he had at the beginning, he put, Supreme Chancellor, leader of the multiverse in front of his pirate name. It was hilarious. So every once in a while, we would jab each other, and if you referenced this pirate, we would say, hey, full name, and you'd have to read off the full name. It was just wonderful, and the encounter was great. The other best one that we had was the pirate, Kensei Zero, who will be with me on Thursday. McGillicuddy the Swole was defending our captain against an invading pirate ship and their captain. And our captain was dealt a glancing blow, and he says, oh, it's time for my secret weapon. And he pulls out a can, opens it, and gives it to my friend, Kensei Zero. And you look in the can, and it just has green mushy stuff in it. And the captain says, if you ingest that, then you'll be as strong as 10 men. And so then the app gives you a choice. Are you going to ingest it or not? And my buddy Kensei Zero goes, oh yeah, I'm totally going to eat that. And so it says, you choke it down, and immediately you're filled with the strength of 10 men, just like the captain had said. And just as the other pirate captain comes up behind you, you're able to throw him off, and then you're able to go and you're able to strike a blow against him. And as you strike the blow, you notice that your forearm is about 4 or 5 times its normal size. And by this time, we were all cracking up because we understood the reference And even if you didn't understand the reference by this point, the pirate in the audio turns to the captain and goes, "That stuff tasted like spinach." And the captain goes, "That's not spinach. How could spinach do that to you?" Instead, there's no way that's impractical that spinach would do that. That was actually a combination of diced up like squid genitalia or something really gross or something. And so we all got a big kick out of that. And yes, yeah, it was just a big reference to Popeye. So we had a blast playing that. It was called Forgotten Waters, and I hope to play it again soon. Oh, that was a good story time. I'll catch up on chat now. Mythblade says, "Do you DM or D&D for Pathfinder?" Now, let's see. I don't. I've never been a DM for anybody, or played D&D for that matter. 2, have you watched the Castlevania animated series? I haven't watched that either. I'm not a big fan of gore, of the bloody, gory stuff, so I've been told to stay away from the Castlevania anime, but I hear it's really good. Another guy that I've had on stream before, Riley, he really likes it, so I've been told nothing but good things about it, but no, I haven't watched it myself. If yes to 2, how would you run a Pathfinder D&D campaign? If yes to 1 and 2, how would you run a Castlevania animated series? Unfortunately, I said no to 1 and 2. So, I apologize, Mythblade. I won't be as much help as you were probably hoping. But Pixel Knight says, "I haven't DM'd yet, but I've worked on a few, and I haven't watched Castlevania the animated series. And probably most of the normal D&D campaigns, but with more Castlevania stuff, give the optional paths." Now, I am slowly becoming more familiar with Castlevania, the first game. This is the first time I've ever gotten this far in the game, and we're tracking to see how many deaths I get during it. So what we're going to do is we're going to play for another half hour, and we're going to get our count up to 4.5 on the time, and then we'll call it a night. So we'll go for another half hour. So let me get the pause out of there and pull the game back in. And we have spent the entire stream on this stage. Now, I've gotten better at the stage, so we've made progress. But oh, this is so annoying. That's right, you back off. This isn't the very beginning either. This is the middle section. Oh, let me get the music, my bad. Gotta listen to that sweet 8-bit pixel music while we be playing the Castlevania. Mythblade says, "I just like to ask people these questions for fun." Well, by all means, ask away then. I know that that's something, that a lot of streamers enjoy, is when people come in and ask them questions. I try to do that when I go visit a streamer. A lot of the questions that I ask in here, I'll go ask other streamers. Like we've discussed things like what was the first game you've ever beaten and stuff like that. Okay, there we go. So, yeah. Especially, well, I don't know. A lot of the just chatting streamers that I know, they love it. They love chatting out what they were planned on talking about with questions from chat. So yeah, by all means. Let's see. Pixel Knight says, I've actually been working on a Power Rangers campaign. Still don't have anyone to play it with. We'll probably have to do it online somehow. See, now I did watch... let's see, I know we talked about it before. What was the Power Ranger D&D campaign that they went through? I did watch that one. I can't remember what it was called now. But it was really cool. They streamed it. I can't remember if it was Critical Role or someone else. Oh, yeah, Power Rangers Hyperforce. That's it. Nuts. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Mythblade, I hope you do your best and wish you the best of luck. Well, thank you, thank you. I do know occasionally YouTube will recommend videos like that to me. They'll say, you know, how to play the Red Ranger. You know, just whatever IP I'm interested in. There's some YouTuber out there that makes videos that's like how to play the Red Ranger in D&D or how to play Mega Man in D&D. And so I get recommended those every once in a while. I guess I should get the wall chicken just for the points, right? Nope, there are no points given. But do you know where there are points given? This respawning skeleton. That's what makes this so hard. Ah. And I gotta hit twice. It's just a little disheartening because I feel like when I get to death, when I get to the boss unscathed, I feel like it was more luck than skill, and I don't like that. I really want to be able to come up with a good strategy to get through that gauntlet with the whip. Now, I'm going to try to bring the holy water with me. I just haven't remembered it. Oh, nuts. Okay. Pixel Nice says, mine is inspired by an idea for the canceled season called Hexagon, where Tommy and a bunch of other rangers build like a ranger hub / academy. I replaced Tommy with Jason as the head of the academy. Oh, okay. Good old, school is always a good setting. Okay, so here's the holy water. See, and this is where, if we were playing with rewind, that you would just, when you accidentally pick up the axe or whatever it is, you would just rewind and unpick it up. But we're not playing with that. Oh, I got 2 more deaths. We're at 100! 100 deaths. No attempts on Dracula. I wonder how you get those to spawn. But that's okay. I don't need to know. Oh! What a bummer. Pixel says also Jason gave his own master. Also gave Jason his own master morpher, so he can turn into classic red with Dragon Shield, a copy made by Tommy and Zeo Gold. Yeah. I still remember watching Zeo when they brought Jason back to be the Gold Ranger. I thought that was so cool. Stare him down. You get out of here, punk. Just wish I had the holy water. That's alright. That's okay. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter what I get there. Gold Ranger had the best 6th Ranger theme. Ooh, I'll have to go back and check it. If we beat Stage 5, we'll just conclude. Well, maybe we'll round it off at the next half hour anyway. Then I won't have to keep track. Last time we ended, we had streamed for 3 hours and we had gotten an hour and 50 minutes of game time. A little off my game last time because I had just done the name change and had some stuff break, like my widget. Oh, come on. Ooh. Just barely snuck out of there. Alright, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Okay, we're back to full, and we have a lot of ammo. Well, let's see what we can make with this. Alright, we took out the knight. Second knight. I feel like they should put some more chicken there just because. Ugh. Oh, come on. I don't even have a whip upgrade yet? Pixel Knight says the basic plot is that the Machine Empire has been revived by a mysterious force. Ooh. Can't go wrong with Machine Empire. 101. I know there will be lots more. Okay, good. I know there will be lots more Power Ranger talk on Thursday once Kensei gets here. Okay. So, same scenario, but much less ammo. See, and that's where I feel it's luck-based a little bit. So I either have to jump over the Medusa head, and if he throws right when I'm getting ready for a Medusa head, then man. Okay. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I really need to start the fight with death by just chucking... No, I don't want that. If I could get the stopwatch consistently, then I might try to come up with a strategy with the stopwatch, but the item that I can get consistently right now is the Holy Cross, so that's what we're gonna do. See, what? Come on, what garbage is that? We'll get to 420 by the end of the game. Alright, well that was 2 more attempts. 103. Oh boy. 1 hit is fine. Pixel Knight says, oh, that was the stopwatch I thought was a whistle. Oh. I remember when I was playing Super Mario Bros. 3 as a kid, I didn't know what the warp whistle was for a long time. It was like one, because you know, when you get it, it says 1 toot on this whistle. But to me, it always looked like a stoplight. It wasn't until some, you know, episode of Thomas the Tank Engine or something that I was like, oh, it's a train whistle. Okay, that's much better. Pixel Knight says, I just realized the sub-weapons are also game changers. Yeah, I mean, they changed the game a bit. But there's very few... I mean, you can't explore for them like you can explore for a coin heaven in Mario. No, jump and throw. Ah! Oh. Well, that was the best I've done so far. Got him down to almost half health. That's okay. 1 hit there is fine. I don't know what it is. I get to the boss and then my fingers are like, wait, which one is jump? Come on. That was one more death I need to account for. 104. Okay, I'm getting better at the gauntlet here. Nope. Oh. I really think that what makes this part so frustrating, it reminds me of when I was playing Mega Man 1. Actually, it's Mega Man 1 and 2. And I guess it doesn't come into play as much in Mega Man 2. But when playing Mega Man 1 and 2, you don't have access to the slide. And the slide is a real big game changer. Because, shoot. It gives you a little boost to your mobility. And it really changes how Capcom could design and implement boss fights, now that Mega Man could move a little quicker. Because what's so frustrating about the boss isn't the pattern or anything. I always know what to do. Or at least I always have a plan on what to do. I mean, it might not be the right plan, but... Good gracious, I cannot get Simon to move quick enough. He's either in the middle of a whip animation... or... something. Hey, what's up, Michael? Michael the Gamer X is here. We're just playing some Castlevania, tracking to see how many times or how many lives it takes. We're going to be playing for a little over 10 more minutes tonight. But I got to go into the office tomorrow, so I can't stay up much later than that. If someone wants to go find a raid target, just someone that's playing games that'll be fun to go raid, that would be awesome. No. I know that there are some defenders of this where they're saying like, oh, you know, Michael, just stay up all night. Yeah. I could stay up all night, but then I wouldn't be, you know, if I could sleep tomorrow, then yeah. Well, chicken. Next one, I says Memory Martin is still streaming. Good, good. And she's on a bit of a marathon. You get out of here. I'll stare you down. Don't come back. We're gonna call that guy Sissy Knight. So we got Chuckles the Skeleton and Sissy Knight. Okay, I'm not getting it. Okay. Because I get the feeling that this is how we're going to beat it, is we're going to end up using the holy water. But again, the tricky part... Come on. Yeah, the tricky part about the holy water is you have to keep it for the whole stage. But when you hit someone with the holy water, it stun locks them in place. And so the strategy is to just get death stun locked in one spot and just keep hitting them. We will see if we can pull it off. Yeah, part of the problem is I've been in the habit of picking up the cross there. Okay, so not at full health. Probably got 3 hits on the boss. If I can get to the boss unscathed. Alright, let's see if we can make it happen. I think we were hitting death on the with the holy water, but the flame on the ground wasn't catching him. So back to the cross we go. We still got 2 guys, so we'll probably play until we get a game over here. And that will be it for the night. Those crazy Medusa heads were a big problem. Alright, let's try it again. Looks like we got 2 hits. Two hits. Fat lot of good that did me. One hit there is okay. Alright, so that's the fully upgraded whip. Aw. Missed the staircase. Wall chicken. Alright. Okay. 3 hits in the gauntlet, so 1 hit for the boss. Ugh. Yep, I think this will be the last one. I'm salty. Pixel Knight says, I need to go to sleep. Good night, friends, and remember to stay pixelated. Yeah, you as well. Thanks for dropping by and chatting with us, and seeing the torture, I guess. Man. Okay. Oh boy. So that was 9, and that brings us up to 4.5. And we are going to end it there. Oof. So we had 2 hours to start, and then we did 2.5 hours tonight. So 2.5 hours, our death count almost doubled. We were at 56. Now we're at 109. Oh boy. And we didn't beat any levels. That's the thing that is frustrating, is I got better at the game, but we spent the whole stream on one stage. So okay, let's see. What is on? All right. You know, Scooter is celebrating 1,000 followers. So let's go and raid Scooter. So let me hop on here. Okay. So, thank you guys for coming. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out and talking and, you know, watching everything happen. I'll be back next week. If you want to see more from me in between, then check out my YouTube channel. I am going to be using this to make a YouTube video on this whole experience. So, check it out. And I will see you guys next week when we do more Level 5. See ya.
Raid hype. Yar, Seth, welcome in with the raid. Hey, how's it going? Shout, shout, let it
I
out.
almost hit you. Don't do it. I didn't know the stage was gonna move. Hang on, dude. I mean, angle shoot.
It's going good. It's going good.
Yard. How have you been, Seth?
How did Castlevania go?
Just act like a possum. I'm dead. They did. Ooh, a mirror? Oh, jeez.
Isn't that Towerfall? I think that's Towerfall.
All right, wait a minute.
I'm pretty sure that's Towerfall. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, let's do this.
Hey, my fellow raiders, I'm the one and only Cheater Bolt, also known as Chaser's Bot, who totally isn't planning on stealing this channel like the Island Desmond, by the way. Providing new viewers here, Chaser plays Nintendo systems, old and new, ROM hacks, PC, and PS4 games. Just please be respectful and have a great time here on Chaser Milton Gamer Show. Also remember, I'll be watching you. That sucks.
There we go. Seth, thank you so much for the raid. So yeah, how was it going for you?
Oh yeah, I need to redo this even though it's still pretty good.
Oh, you want to redo that too? Oh, man, that's hard. Castlevania's tough. Don't worry, Seth. You're going to see my struggle with it at some point too. Welcome in, my friend.
The follower hype will not end today.
$1,000 hype will not end today. No.
There's going to be a lot of new things.
Yeah, that's true. We got a lot of big things coming. The merchandise I'm really, really excited for.
All right, for those of you watching the VOD, have a good night. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you later.